The night Marcus decided to quit was the same night the storm rolled in. Rain hammered the tin roof of his grandmother's old house, each drop echoing the doubt pounding in his chest. The scholarship letter lay open on the table. Denied. Again. He had trained for years. Early mornings. Late nights. Sacrifices no one saw. And yet here he was, tired, overlooked, and one step away from giving up on his dream of becoming a doctor. Grandma Evelyn sat quietly across from him, her silver hair glowing in the flicker of the kitchen light. She didn't rush to speak. She just slid her worn Bible across the table. "Read," she whispered. Marcus sighed, but he opened it. His eyes fell on a verse she had highlighted years ago. Epistle to the Philippians 4:13. "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." He had heard it 100 times. But tonight, it felt different. "Grandma, I've tried. Maybe it's just not meant for me." She reached for his trembling hands. "Baby, that verse doesn't say you can do all things through your strength. It doesn't say through money, connections, or approval letters. It says through Christ." The storm outside roared louder, but something inside Marcus grew still. He realized he had been measuring his future by rejection instead of faith. He had been counting no's instead of trusting the one who holds yes in his hands. The next morning, he did something radical. He applied again. And again. He volunteered at a free clinic. He studied harder. He prayed differently, not for easy roads, but for stronger faith. Months later, another letter came. Accepted. Tears filled his eyes, but this time they weren't from defeat. They were from understanding. The victory wasn't just the acceptance, it was who he had become in the waiting. Years later, Dr. Marcus would keep that same verse framed on his office wall. When patients asked how he made it, he would smile and say, "Because I learned that strength isn't about never falling. It's about knowing who helps you rise." Whatever storm you're facing, whatever door seems closed, remember this: you are not limited by what you lack. You are empowered by who walks with you. "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me."